Hello and welcome to my channel. Bit of a chat today and it's crochet, and it's a hyperbolic fiddle, twiddle. Not just your normal, the ones that I do, and it's the coral. To show you a big one. One big coral. Which I'm in love with. No, it's not one of those. This one's more of a fidget one for anybody that suffers with anxiety or dementia or autism or just want something tactile and different. So how do we do these? Well, what you do is you start off with your normal hyperbolic method, which is make a magic circle and then do one row of whichever stitch you want, really. You can do it in single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. I tend to do single crochet for whatever reason, but that's just what I've got hooked on. But when you get to your second round, you're going to start increasing. And you do one single in one hook, loop, stitch. And in the next one, you do two. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way. And you just keep doing that. And it will eventually sort of wind itself up. And it will do this sort of thing because you're getting it. As you're doing it, it's quite straight, but then all of a sudden it starts to wave and you get lots of waves in there. When you've got that bit as far as you'd like it, rather than carry on like we do on the bigger ones, then what I do is I go around the edges and I put some different stitches on them. So this is like I don't know, just a hole and a mesh, and just like that. We wind round and we've got a button there. So you sort of make a longer bit with a hole in the top, put a button on, and you can do up your button. Then there's some puff stitches, a block. Then there's like the twizzles that you put on the trees or hang, the wind twizzles that you want. Then there's another bit that I've continued with the 2, 1, 2, 1 stitch and just made it like a wave bit. Next one is a shell stitch. It's just a little square with shell stitch on it. Then I've got 2 ringlets that I've done. Another bit of sort of netting, if you like. And some twizzly fingers. What's that one? Granny stitch. And then we're back to this, just a bit of edged netting. And I've put different buttons on it. I've put some different buttons. You can put on there whatever you like. So I've tried not to overcomplicate it, but instead keep it very tactile. Now this wool's got a story, as it would. What happened was we were down Southsea, local to us, and I went into the wool shop, just happened to be going by, as you do, and I wanted some more glitter wool. That they do some lovely balls of glitter wool in there, so I'd gone in for that, made my choices and my purchases, but I did see down on one of her shelves she's got some new the Karen cakes, multicoloured ones. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to get that next time. Anyway, I didn't get it that time. I restrained myself, which was pretty difficult for me and wool. And I'd paid my bill, and then she said, "Oh, by the way," she said, "I've got this ball that fell apart, so it's all come unravelled and what have you. Would you like it? Do anything you like with it?" Yes, please. I always like wool. And I especially like presents of wool. So I'll put it in my bag. I had shown her one of these that I'd done in different wool, and she was fiddling with it. She said, I don't want to give this back. The brain thinks of this and thinks, right, you've given me a free ball of wool. Now, I could have just kept it and used it for whatever I wanted, but I thought, no, I'll make her a fiddle out of her free ball of wool. So now, you see, I'm crafty. Now I have a reason to go back into the shop to give her her wool back. But then I can see the big Karen cake. Yes, see, there's always a bit more to it. But anyway, hope you like this. Just a short one. Just to show you what I've been doing. I put my name tag on it, like I do to things that I handcraft, hand make by Linda, you see? And my elephant, because I love elephants. But it's very soft. It's very playable, fiddleable. And the buttons give it a different edge, clearly. They give you a different texture. They're not going anywhere. They're truly sewn on. So there you go. I did put it as a pattern in my ever trusty What Am I Up To book for my crocheting things. And it was in this one. Now, you're not going to see that writing, are you? Very well. How's that? You can take a screenshot and print it off if you like. It does tell you how to do them, loosely. But that side was all the ones that I'd done. So you can see this one's on there. And that's some of my others that I've done. I think that pink one was the one I went in with, which was the one she liked. So I sort of made it more or less the same and came up with one for her. I'll put a comment below once I drop this off and accidentally get myself a nice big Karen cake full of colour. I'll let you know. So, just a bit of a short one, bit of an update. I thought it would just be nice to, she gave me the ball. She didn't have to. She could have wound it up and still sold it at a lesser price, but she gave it. So, to repay her kindness, I'll give her a ball of wool back. Not quite as she expects it. Hope she likes it. So on that note, I shall say, do give us a thumbs up. Do hit subscribe. There's always something different coming. Stay safe, take care. And it's bye-bye for now.